There's the issue of, what's the gentleman's name?
Abu Gapele.
Abu Gapele.
Not only National Service.
Do you have any that, I mean, on this issue, sometimes I hear the banter between NPP and NDC. Do you have any? I've heard of so many allegations and so many investigations, the PPA boss and all of that. Do you have any to show?
So many that have not been substantiated. Listen.
So for you, the plethora of cases, none.
No. I mean, listen.
How about the visa?
No. Please let him answer.
The president has been very clear that he subjected all of these to the necessary reviews, and so far,
which review?
A lot of them have been exonerated. Okay, let me cite.
Just let him make his point, and then you can come up with follow-ups.
Let me cite one very interesting one. I mean, for instance, West Wagon, when the issue happened, some George and Co made so many damning allegations. This was given a public hearing.
We're talking of corruption. It had nothing.
If we don't allow him to speak, we'll not get the thrust of what he said.
When we go to the travel arrangements which he talked about, as we speak, I believe it was Pius.
Yes.
Exonerated.
Who exonerated?
And per the committee that handled. And I'm sure the documents are available.
There's no in the document.
You know, so when you sit here...
If it has to do with the Australian visa scandal and some of the things we've seen from the sports ministry, some of them till today, we don't have proper closure on them. Are you aware of that?
Well,
we don't even know the details of spending in some instances, some tournaments we've participated in. Do you find that apt?
As for sports tournaments, it's been the norm, although not right, but...
Did you just say it's been the norm?
In terms of how much is spent per some of these tournaments, it's been we never know specifically. I mean, somebody carried money from here to what country did you carry money to, please?
I've never carried
money.
You're talking of 2014 Brazil, airlifting money,
and all of these things. So,
but at least then we knew how much.
I'm not saying the norm is right, but as in the how it was spent, we usually. We don't have in total.
Do you think we should do something about that? Because don't you find it problematic?
We ought to.
If you, as in your position, if someone said that, no, medically we're going to spend this money, but you can't even account for the $1, one cedi, do you think it's okay?
We ought to. That smokescreen has to be demystified. We ought to.
Right.
But what I'm trying to get at, and so that we can come to a closure here. Listen,
won't come to a closure.
Corruption is not good, whether in NDC time or in MPP time. That is my statement. Now, the key thing is that we have a president who has been all about making sure that the state coffers are not misused, misappropriated.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe and click the bell icon and get notified every time we share something interesting. We would love to have you on there.
Super Hits Radio. Joy 99.7.